Hello. Let me start off with some thank yous here. Total, thank you so much for the 20-month, 27, I can't even speak. I'm too excited. The 27-month resub, thank you so much. Haley, thank you so much for the 20-month resub. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Shrines. Shrines, hello. Hello, welcome folks. Shrines, thank you so much for the raid, very, very kind. Welcome into you all. You're just in time. Lalamo, thank you so much for the resub as well. Very, very kind. Welcome in, folks. You've joined us for VVV Group B. If you don't know what VVV is, hopefully it'll become clear enough. It's simple enough. Welcome in, everyone. Haley, thank you so much for the gift sub as well. Very, very kind, folks. Very, very kind indeed. And that's a hype train. Thank you so much. Right, without further ado, let's get on with it. Hello, welcome to episode 2 of VVV 2023. Ginger Majango, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in, thank you very much. Welcome in, folks. I'm joined here by, of course, my co-host for the evening, Easy Pete. Last week we had Christopher Walken. This week we have a new guest, I guess judge, commentator, whatever you want to call him, Easy Pete. Care to say anything? Bad trouble. Thank you for that, Pete. Well, I'm assuming that's going to be the gist as we continue with the tournament here with him. Let's check up on what matches we have coming up today, shall we? Up first, we have my dad facing off against Ginger Majango. Then we have Gangrene Dream up against Horror Lessons. Paul Chuckle versus Slug Martin. Alf versus Dunstan Checks In. Henry VIII versus William Shakespeare. Undead Henry VIII versus the Pope. Nick Cage versus Orson Welles. And Elton John versus Ray Romano. It's a stacked card, folks. It is a stacked card. We're in for a treat tonight. Match 1, here we go. Here we have it, my dad versus Ginger Majango. If our wonderful, wonderful betting team wouldn't mind setting up a bet between these two competitors. There it is, fantastic work. Get your bets in, folks, here we go. First match of the day. Who's gonna come out on top? Is it gonna be my dad, or is it gonna be Ginger Majango? Who is it gonna be? Veteran dad and new dad. Is age and experience needed in a fight like this, or is youth and vigor enough to overcome? That's the question we're asking. The dad v dad match almost underway. Get your points in. Currently 19,000 on Ginger Majango. Just under 7k on my dad. I'll admit I didn't use the best picture to illustrate my dad's potential in this competition, but you know, it fitted in the box, so it's there. I'm disturbed by the eyelids fact. That's a true one. Sometimes the facts are a little fictional, a little made up, but that's a true one. That's a true one. I'm backing your dad. I'm backing my dad too here. Mainly because Ginger Majango isn't my dad. You know, there is that familial connection there. I'm meant to be unbiased, however. Thank you for the shout out for Ginger Majango there. Here we go, folks. The match is loading up. We're about to see who's going to come out on top here. If I win this, I'll be your new dad. Okay, well, that's official then. That's official. We'll see if it comes true. You'll be getting a gift next Father's Day, if so. So I hope you look forward to that. Here we go. We're in. Coming out first, there he is. That's my dad.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from the Welsh Fellas, weighing in at 219 pounds. Justin.
There we go, name reveal. name docs there for my dad. Can Majango overcome my dad, Justin? What an entrance to kick things off here. Coming in next, we've got Midge. Here he comes to the ring. Repping, I hope soon to be, Ginger Majango merch.
And his opponent from Scotland, weighing in at 219 pounds, Gene R.
Here we go. How is the bet looking? We've got 17k in from Ginger Majango himself on him, coming to 20k total, and we have 5k in from Lils on my dad, coming to 20k total as well. This is going to be big. What's in the elbow pads? I'm assuming blades. Blades, maybe some gravel from B&Q or something. Something to give it some oomph, you know? Here we go, my dad versus Ginger Majango. Which dad is going to come out on top here? We're underway. Immediately, my dad going in for a clothesline. Ginger Majango ducking out of the way. Over the rope goes my dad and back inside. A lot of strength being shown by Midge here already. Lovely suplex. Tomahawk, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. You're just in time. Thank you very, very much. Midge trying the steel chair there, but coming in to get a bit of a beating. Now a bit of a submission here as well. Majango up to the feet, throwing my dad backwards. Lovely dad jeans in the ring, it's true. Oh, look at that chair shot. Straight to the forehead of my dad. They're both glasses wearers, so there's no moral high ground here. Look at that from Midge. Rolling up into a stunner there. Incredible move. How about... Well, fair enough. Here's what it is. Midge now coming into the ring. My dad waiting on the inside. Going for a grab, but Midge reversing. Down goes my dad. Midge going for a right hook there. My dad throwing one in as well. Going for what seems to be a choke slam here. That's the just in case. His finisher move. Going for the leg of Midge now. Midge back to his feet here. Dropping Midge down. Midge had all the momentum here moments ago. How quickly it turns. Now going for another choke slam here. This is looking bad for Midge. Can Midge kick out? Midge does. An easy kick out there. Midge getting thrown about. There is a 502 bad gateway at the bottom left. Oh my god, you're right. Let's see if we can fix that on the fly here. Can we fix it? It's supposed to be the stream chat. No, it's not sponsored by HTTP. Refresh. How do I refresh? I truly don't understand what's gone wrong here with the chat. Getting a 3 count, they were back in the ring. Lovely suplex. Midge back with the steel chair now. Not doing anything with it though. Oh, look at that takedown from Midge there. That's the cheeky wee snap. My dad's in trouble now. Another kick out. We've not got the first pin yet. Remember, folks, it is best of 3. The Midjan go to hell. A very devastating pile driver there from Midge. Followed up by some chair shots now. But a lovely clothesline from my dad. Now what's this? Going for the dad DT. That's done the trick. Going for a pin. Midge kicks out at 2. I'm still trying to figure out what a bad gateway is. Up and down goes Midge. From the second rope. Flies in my dad. Standing on Midge now. Using the size to his advantage. Now stomping on the head of Majango on the outside of the ring. Another submission on the outside here. It's lasting a while. Is Midge going to tap out? I don't think that counts. This is a no submission match. Throwing my dad over. I'll admit the floor is pretty padded out there, but doesn't mean that doesn't hurt. Pete, any thoughts on the match so far? Bad trouble. Thanks for that. Another chair shot from Midge to my dad there. Going for a gut kick, throwing Majango into the air. Look at that. Try refreshing the chat URL. How do I do that? This is all Streamlabs' fault. Going for another chokeslam on the outside. Down goes Midge to the floor. Is Midge gonna survive the onslaught that's coming? Here comes another chokeslam. Down goes Midge again. Are we gonna get the first pin? Midge kicks out. What is it gonna take to pin Ginger Majango? A table entering the ring. We saw a lot of tables last time. And I've thrown a big right hook, knocking Midge to the ropes. Followed up by a huge boot to the face. Going for what looks to be a Vulcan death grip here. My dad is a huge fan of Star Trek, so this makes a lot of sense. Mitch with the gut punch. Some more clubbing blows. Going for the Midjan go to hell again. Is this enough for the pin? Not enough yet. B&M, that is a very concerning comment but I'm sure you're right. Flipping Majango over here into a spine buster. Now for another pin. Another kick out. Ginger Majango is taking everything and throwing it back. Going for another choke slam here. Surely that has got to lead to a pin. It does. We have our first pin of the match. 1-0 going the way of my dad. My dad going from the top rope to the outside there. Very dangerous. There was a similar incident growing up when my dad did that through a window after falling from a ladder. He has not learnt from that mistake. Throwing Midge over to the far corner here. And now getting back in the ring. Taunting Midge from inside. And Majango may be looking for another weapon here. It's another table, of course it is. Whose team is the cursor on? You can see a cursor. Where's the cursor? Oh my god, there it is. Slamming Midge down. Back into the ring we go. Midge needs to do something big here. In comes the ladder. There's another cheeky wee snap from Majango, looking for a quick pin here. And gets it. It's all squared up. This can go either way now. Midge waiting patiently again. My dad reversing into a DDT though. Midge back in trouble. We need another reversal here, but Midge thrown up again into the air. Against the ropes again. My dad looking for another just in case. Is this it? It is. You hate to see it, but Majango being out-dadded. Some big hits here. Majango put up a hell of a fight. Nepotism, come on now.
Here is your winner, Justin.
Can nepotism go up? I thought it was like a down thing. Oh, there we have it. Match 1. Coming to an end with my dad coming out on top. Midge just falling ever so slightly short. Is the chat's not working on this screen either? Okay, we're gonna try and fix this a second, folks. We're gonna try and fix this. I can do it. I can do it. Thank you for the payout. Very, very kind. Come on now. Text. VVV chat. What is the issue? What is the issue here? Pete, do you have any ideas? Nope. Okay. Well, he's never seen a computer before, to be fair. Let's export widget. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. Try reloading the page. Check the site status. Try a different browser. Try incognito mode. Test another device. Clear your browser. Right. Okay. This is a Google, isn't it? Yeah. Check your plugins. It's just a widget. That's the thing. It's just a silly little widget. Right. Let me try copy and paste it. Copy, paste, duplicate. Does that fix it? Nope. Nope. Oh well. Well, Oh, there we go. We have a fix. We have a live fix. Refresh browser cache. Hello? Is it there? Did it work? It's working! Oh my god, it's working. It's working. Thank you, Haley. Let's go Wales. Let's go Wales. We're getting an ad break, folks. Sorry. If you are not subscribed, just a quick ad break. Ad break ended. There we go. Everyone's back. Everyone's back. Fantastic. Here we go, folks. Let's get ready with this match. Get your bets in. Is it going to be Horror Lessons? Is it going to be Gangrene Dream? We shall see. The chat is back on the screen, and I could not be happier. Could not be happier right now. All is well in the world. Pete was absolutely no help whatsoever, though. But thank you to BNM and the likes in the chat for doing what he couldn't. Here we go. The match is loaded. Which way is this going to go? Let's get ready. Here we go. Coming in first. It's the one and only. It's Gangrene Dream. Coming in, of course. to the same tune as his fighter last year, Steven Seagal.
Swansea, Wales, weighing in at 230 pounds, Gangrene, the Dream.
Look at that amazing jacket there. Gangrene merch also coming soon with that exact jacket. I'm happy to announce that. I swear Gangrene said that to me before VVV today. Can you announce the jacket for me? I was like, yeah, of course. Here we go. Will Gangrene put Horror Lessons in the bin? Or will Horror Lessons teach Gangrene one of life's hard lessons? Horror. That's right, okay. That was my best attempt. Here comes Horror Lessons.
And his opponent from Swansea, Wales, weighing in at 219 pounds, Horton Lee's Arm.
How are we looking on the bet? Currently, we've got 19k going Gangrene's way, 11k going to Horror Lessons. Two behemoths of the content creation scene in Wales. But who will come out as the King of Swansea? Let's get underway. This is in Cardiff, you're right. It's in Cardiff. But, you know, it's the capital. We have to decide things here. It's the rules. Horror Lessons hitting Gangrene with a big right arm there. Going in for a bear hug here. Trying to end things mighty quick. Gangrene wiggling free. Going for a double-footed drop kick there. Going for a stamp as well. Maybe a bit early to be taunted as Horror Lessons back to the feet. Running up and flattening Gangrene down. It's a big right and lefts. Huge hits to the forehead of Gangrene here. It's nice to see two streamers work together. If this is working together, then I'm not sure what is. didn't make any grammatical sense, but you know, there's a big fight going on right now, okay? Kick in the back of the leg. Horror Lessons stumbling to the outside. Gangrene flying over those steps. Hitting a lovely side slam on Horror Lessons onto the mats on the outside here. Gangrene lifting Horror Lessons now. But Horror Lessons wiggling free. Back in the ring we go. Horror Lessons ready for Gangrene. Huge clothesline into the corner. Very early pin there. Gangrene kicks out with ease. Huge right hook. Going for some sort of chicken wing takedown. That was the Cymru crusher. Gangrene down. Kicking out though. Not getting a pin this early. Going for another lift here, but Gangrene immediately breaking free. Going for a lift himself. Some sort of backbreaker here. Dropping Horror Lessons down. And now slapping Horror Lessons on the back of the head. But Horror Lessons not too happy about that. Looking for a lesson learned on Gangrene. That's Horror Lessons' finisher right there. But Gangrene still kicks out. Stamping on the arm. Look at the strength of Horror Lessons here, throwing Gangrene across the ring. Getting the crowd involved again. Cheering on. Second rope here for Horror Lessons, telling Gangrene, get to your feet. There we go. Oh, a wonderful reversal from Gangrene there. Didn't even see that. Not the bin arm. Yep. We've got to protect the bin arm at all costs. Gangrene's accuracy is going to come into play huge in the next Olympics. We've got to preserve that. Going for a pin now on Horror Lessons, but Horror Lessons immediately kicking out. Now Gangrene going for the finisher, the in the bin. Down goes Horror Lessons. Gangrene gets the first pin. Can you believe it? Horror Lessons not happy about it though, immediately fighting back. Are those the jeans he wears while streaming? You'd have to imagine so. There's another Cymru crusher. Horror Lessons looking to claw back. A pin to even things up here. Another lesson learned. It's tied up. One apiece. The next pin wins. This is progressing far faster than the previous match. Gangrene going for a double-handed choke slam on Horror Lessons there. Now into a carry, throwing Horror into the corner. And now Gangrene staring at the ring post, it seems. Doing a taunt and then flying around the corner into a leg drop. Horror Lessons is up to his feet. Gangrene getting some blocks in. Missing the kick, however. That gives Horror Lessons a chance to retaliate here, but Gangrene has retreated away. Remember, it's a 20 count out. So if you're thinking, oh, this is getting close, it's up to 20. As I explained last time, it was because we had matches taking about 30 minutes outside the ring. A low blow from Gangrene. Has that done it? Surely not. No. Horror Lessons kicks out. That would have been a terrible way to win. Very uncalled for. Now going for another in the bin. Can this put Horror Lessons away? Remember, Horror Lessons probably still injured from that low blow. It is enough. Gangrene just about besting Horror Lessons there. A mighty close match. The dream came true. And that means Gangrene will be progressing on to face my dad in the next round. Another dad versus dad match. Horror Lessons gave it all. And as with every single competitor in this competition, you have to remember it's not the last we've seen of them. There will be a wild card rumble. to give all of the competitors another chance to get into the final. Will that be Horror Lessons match? We shall see. We shall see. Oh, there we have it. Oh, nope. There we have it. There we go. Thank you so much for paying out that bet. There we go. How did it look in the end? 19k versus 11k. So the odds went in the right direction there for the bettors. Commiserations to the other bettors though. So let's see if you can make some points back in match 3. Here we go, folks. This is a big one. We've got Paul Chuckle versus a slug version of Martin. Now, what does that mean exactly? I'm not sure myself. All I know is it's Martin, but as a slug. Yeah, as the facts say there. That pretty much covers it. Paul Chuckle, of course, decorated TV personality. Has been DJing up and down the country for many years now. A lot of experience under his belt, fighting in memory of his recently, well, not recently, but deceased brother, Barry. And Martin is a slug. So get your bets in. Get your bets in there, folks. It's even at the moment. It's looking very even. Can confirm. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yeah, better no wait. Currently, Martin taking the majority of the bet here. Can the slug Paul Chuckle? That's the question on everyone's lips, and I mean everyone. Here we go, folks. Coming in first is Paul, a veteran of all 3 VVV tournaments so far. There is no VVV without Paul Chuckle. Of course, representing both his dear brother Barry and of course his good friend Alex Dudley here, who happens to be his manager.
Is a 2 out of 3 falls match, making his way to the ring from Dudley, England, weighing in at 217 pounds.
He's getting the crowd involved. A natural born entertainer. Hall of Famer for sure. Ripping off some sort of imaginary garment there. Perhaps that was the shackles of show business he was tearing off there. He's now a free man to appear at whatever club performance he wants. Tearing it off to me to you. Couldn't have put it better myself. And here comes his opponent. Of course, Martin has already progressed in the competition. So I'm not sure if this is like a clone of Martin that's gone wrong, or whether this is just Martin coming back again, entering twice. There he is. Here he comes. There's Slug Martin. Here we go. Looks so slimy. So slimy. I'm not sure how Paul Chuckle is going to get a grip. Martin is going to be running around this ring. Uncontested. Salt, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Paul Chuckle should have been soaking in a salt bath last night. That would have done the trick. Here we go. Paul Chuckle versus Slug Martin. We're underway. How is the bet looking? It's just coming to an end. Slug Martin getting 17k of the votes. The veteran of VVV, Paul Chuckle, getting a mere 9k in comparison. This could be a shocker here. I'm glad it doesn't have nipples. I did consider it. Choking out the slug here is Paul Chuckle, but Slug Martin reverses into a stunner. Very rapid for a slug. You're very right. I'm not sure what was mixed in with the cloning process to speed up the slug. Perhaps some sort of cheetah, a snake maybe. Lovely spinning punch from Martin there. Would be so funny if Slug Martin went out in the first minute. Well, Paul Chuckle looks to be trying to make sure that happens. Oh, stamping on the face of Slug Martin there. There's no need for it. Slamming Martin into the apron. And then stamping on the head and face. Referee has started the count. A lovely knee there. Paul Chuckle going for a huge run up here and then slowing down as he reached Martin. Into a choke slam though that Martin easily reverses. The referee's up to 4. Martin, is he going to get a table? Of course he's getting a table. Here we go. That's how I know that really is Martin. Martin loved tables in the second match of last time. I noticed I was corrected in saying last week there. It wasn't last week. It was last episode there. Paul choking Martin now on the ropes. Looking for a rebound. Martin slithering free again though. That's that slippery slug-like suit. Well, I say suit. I'm not sure if that is a suit or if that's skin. Some more... Oh, look at that from Paul Chuckle. There's just no need for it. Pretty easy kick out there from Martin. We've not seen anything big from either of these yet. Martin reversing with a clothesline. Can slugs breathe? I mean, we're about to find out. Here's the Martine bomb. That's a finisher move for Paul Chuckle there. Anyone else attracted to Slug Martin? I mean, it's got a charm. It's got a certain charm. I'll give you that. A gut kick there to Paul Chuckle. Paul Chuckle looking a bit tired now. He is 70 odd years of age. I say odd years there because I'm not sure how old exactly. Martin rolling up into a pin. Whereas Martin was cloned probably the other day. Very fresh out of the cloning facility. There's a gut punch from Paul Chuckle here. Paul Chuckle looking for the to me to you. Going for a pin now. Out of the ring, Paul goes here. Is he going to get a classic ladder? Nope. Of course, Paul and Barry known for their ladder shenanigans. But choosing the steel chair at the end of it there. Hitting a big elbow into the face of Slug Martin. Onto the edge of the table goes the back of the head. And now Paul looking for another run up here. Over the rope. To the outside goes Martin as Paul Chuckle slides to the outside. Huge slam onto the floor. Another one of those spinning punches. Very effective, it seems. Lovely chair shot. Martin rolling out of the way of the second though, going for a gut punch. Into the announce table goes Paul Chuckle now. Martin waiting patiently for him to regain consciousness. Here we go. Now Martin hitting a pile driver on the almost 80-year-old Paul Chuckle there. And a lovely clothesline followed up. Paul Chuckle to the outside again. Martin follows. In goes Martin. Paul Chuckle seems to be limping here. That's not looking good. The referee telling Paul, get back in this ring. Get back in this ring, mister. There we go. The classic ladder coming out from Paul Chuckle, but Martin knows what he can do with one of those things. Puts an end to it quickly. Marcus, thank you. I don't know why I said your name like that initially. Marcus, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, folks. You're currently witnessing a match between Paul Chuckle and our very own Martin that has been turned into a slug. We're on the ramp here now. This is getting dangerous. Into a spine buster onto the metal there. Martin throwing Paul towards the ring again. Going for some low punches and kicks, but Paul hits back with a few of his own. Here comes another table. We're up to an 8 count. Martin just missing the grab there. Paul stumbling about now. He's not looking too steady on his feet, especially after something like that. Paul kicking Martin off. So many tables, so many. I'm not sure how many we bought in preparation for the tournament, but it must have been like a bulk buy discount thing. Is there a story behind the slug? I mean, we've established that it was like a cloning. I was about to say accident. I'm not sure if this was an accident. I think Martin wanted this. We're up to a 7 count again. Paul Chuckle making his way back in. Martin's ready though. Into a face breaker. Paul Chuckle is bleeding. Paul kicks out though. He's been busted open. Martin leaves the ring again. Another table. We've got another table, folks. Bouncing off the head of Paul Chuckle there. Martin sliding it in the ring with the others. Knocking the referee back there as well. Look out, ref. Martin is sliding all over the place here. That slippery slug-like skin is just too smooth. Paul Chuckle hits him with a Tamita U. Martin wiggles free again though. What must Paul Chuckle do to get a pin here? He's just too slippery. Martin freeing himself again, winding up to a big punch. Paul Chuckle's nose might be in several pieces right now. Lifting Paul, throwing him onto those pile of tables in the middle. But Paul's ready to fight back. Lifting Martin up. Over into the corner. Paul Chuckle's coming back with the steel chair. Look out, Martin. Martin's ready though. Looking for a time bomb. Down goes Paul onto the steel chair. That is going to hurt. Is Paul done for? He's not. He's not. He's kicked out again. More chair shots here. Martin showing some frustration. Paul Chuckle will not take a pin. Paul Chuckle hitting one of those swinging punches on Martin himself. Bit of taste of his own medicine. Martin wiggling free again. Into a face breaker. What is it going to take? Another time bomb. Down goes Paul Chuckle. And here comes the pin. Rope break. Rope break. Right. It's not over yet. Some more chair shots to Paul. Paul pushing Martin back, saying, "What are you thinking? Trying that on me." Slowly walking towards Martin. What's Paul looking for here? Flipping Martin onto that table edge. Now Martin appears to be bleeding. I did not know slugs could bleed, but here we have it. Paul posing to the crowd. Huge boot from Paul Chuckle there, but Martin once again escaping the ring. Paul's giving chase though. Paul's got that chair in hand. Martin, look out, Martin. Martin grabs. Lifts Paul up onto the shoulders, but Paul wiggling free as well. Into a double-handed choke slam here. Onto the chair goes Martin. Kicking the back of the leg. More chair shots incoming. He's getting very frustrated. I've never seen Paul Chuckle angry before. Some big punches to the side of Martin's head. What is it going to take for us to see a pin? We've not had a single pin so far. Back in the ring goes Paul Chuckle. Onto that pile of tables. Martin with a big boot. Targeting the arm of Paul now. What has Martin got planned? A big belly to belly. Here we go again. Going for the time bomb, but Paul Chuckle reverses. Of course he does. Now Paul looking for another to me to you. Can Martin kick out? Martin does. What is going on? Neither of them is capable of being pinned. I may have spoken too soon then. Nope. Nope. Martin kicks out again. Paul Chuckle taking it to the extreme now. Up to the top rope. A huge splash onto Slug Martin. Tall Nerd, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Paul Chuckle again with a ladder. As we've already said, him and Barry used to get up to all sorts with one of these. Big kick to the back of the leg. choking out Martin in the corner. The referee saying, get off him. He's already dead. Paul Chuckle landed on the ladder himself there. Might have injured him. Here's another to me to you. Is this it? We finally have a pin. We finally have a pin. Paul slamming Martin's face into the ground. Remember, again, folks, it's best of 3. Best of 3 here. Paul needs another pin to get the win. And Martin needs 2. Rake in the back of that slimy slug skin. Slug Martin thrown into the ropes. Both bumping into each other. Oh my god! Slug Martin hits Paul Chuckle with a low blow. That's even things up. That's even things up. My god, punch in the face of Paul Chuckle now. Did he punch his ass? He punched everything. Punched everything. Paul Chuckle's pelvis is in pieces. Again, they're doing the old Laurel and Hardy routine of one going in, one going out. Oh my goodness. Martin demolishing Paul Chuckle now with that steel chair. Doing a weird little hand thing there. Who is going to be the one to end this? Losing his Chuckle vision. He absolutely is. Double Chuckle vision. There's 4 Martins in the ring right now. Some more gut punches from Martin. Paul though ready again with a to me to you. I've been calling that a to me to you. That's a appalling. That's the word. Paul's done it. After all that, Martin got so close. Admittedly by playing dirty. But Paul Chuckle. Look at that low blow. That was devastating. I hope Paul didn't have any more kids on the agenda.
Here is your winner, Paul.
Because Martin's taken that choice from him. Paul Chuckle is your winner of match 3. I hope Pete isn't getting paid for this, by the way. Absolutely no input. Pete, do you want to... Now's your chance, Pete. Anything you want to say about the match you've just seen?
I came here to get away from the NCR.
Okay, well, at least that's truthful. Thank you for that. There we have it. Paul Chuckle coming out on top, beating Slug Martin in a very hard fought match. I'm blown away by what we saw there. It lasted a very long time. Owen, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Very, very kind. Pete, can you say thank you to Owen?
Thank you.
There we go. He did something. I asked him to. That's wonderful. I've not won a bet on VVV yet. There's more time. There's more time. You know, we've got 5 more high octane matches to come. It's not over yet. Speaking of the next match, here we go. We have Alf versus Dunstan Checks In. Now, I'll admit I didn't know what Dunstan Checks In was before Wisecrack asked for Dunstan to be in this. Need a payout? Don't worry, I'm on it. But here we are. Let me just pay this out. Someone's already done it. Thank you so much. Alf versus Dunstan Checks In. We have an alien versus what I believe to be an orangutan. Both very dangerous creatures, if I'm not mistaken. There we have the bet, folks. Thank you very much. Who's going to win this one? Will it be the alien? Or will it be the monkey? Travis to train Dunstan for this fight. I have heard this rumor. I have heard this rumor. Are you going to rule with it? Right, I see what you're referencing there. I didn't make these. This was outsourced, so I can't be to blame for any spelling mistakes. Okay, not my problem. Ape together strong, but alien together maybe even stronger. You gotta roll with it. Here we go. Coming in first. You know him. You love him. It's Alf.
Is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Area 51, weighing in at 100 pounds.
Look at the athleticism from Alf. Truly incredible. I'd be scared if I was Dunstan right now. What an entrance. What an entrance from Alf there.
And his opponent from deep
Yeah.
in the jungle,
Here comes
weighing in
Dunstan.
at 100 pounds,
Here we go. Dunstan, the lovable ape, coming to the ring here with some sort of bone club. Not sure where the bone's from. Hopefully not like a human victim or something. Seems very large for that though, so I think we're okay. Here we go. Dunstan versus Alf. How are we looking on the bet? 9k going Alf's way. 7k going Dunstan's way. Look at that little flurry there from Dunstan. That was lovely. Alf getting the upper hand first of all here. Kneeing Dunstan in the stomach. Springboarding off the second rope. The crowd going nuts for that. Immediately going for a pin. We could have a much quicker match on our hand than the last one, it seems. Dunstan using that hardened bowler hat to get some damage in there. I'm not sure what's inside the bowler hat. Could be nothing. Could be some sort of spiked helmet. Who knows? Knocking the chair out of Alf's hand. A running knee strike to the face. Look at this now. Poor Dunstan. Using those abrasive alien feet to great effect there. Dunstan having the shit kicked out of him. Now, I'm not sure if this is considered animal fighting, which would be highly immoral. However, I consider Alf to be an intelligent being. So that gets us around the rules, I say. Dunstan now taking Alf to the corner, but Alf breaking free first. Some slime in the hat, maybe. Perhaps could have stuffed it full of fake blood to make Alf think that he's winning, when in reality, that's not Dunstan's blood. A bit of false hope. Here comes a ladder now from Alf. We've yet to see a ladder properly used in this competition so far. Will this be the first time? Of course, here comes the table. Alf springboarding out of the ring, straight into the table there, as Dunstan does a little flip to show off. And what's Alf looking for here? Hitting the powerbomb onto Dunstan. And now back in the ring we go. Alf flying over, but here comes... I think Dunstan's biting him. Dunstan's trying to tear at the flesh of Alf here. You can't trust apes. This is what they do. Technically not illegal to do in this match, however. I will point out, this is a no disqualification match. Dunstan getting a very gentle punch to the face there, but it seemed to do the trick. Huge kick to the head there. I think we're, as we understand it, Dunstan may be bleeding now. Like I said, it could be fake blood in his hat, however. Who's to know? Another big knee strike from Alf. Going for that pin. Alf not getting what he wants just yet. Rolling Dunstan over for another pin though. And launching that ladder out of the ring. Dunstan taking a beating. Look at that from Dunstan, using his arse to great effect. Now stunned on the ropes is Alf, as Dunstan goes to pick up a chair, but Alf was ready. Trying to choke the monkey out now. Into a stunner. A huge pile driver from Dunstan onto Alf. That has got to hurt. There's the Oranga Slam. Alf kicks out with ease though. We all know Dunstan doesn't wipe. Absolutely not. Dunstan prides himself on having a dirty arse. Slamming the face of Alf into the ground. There's a lot of nose to damage there. And again, Alf may be bleeding too now. Alf escaping the ring and grabbing Dunstan as Dunstan tries to do the same. Another huge knee. Here comes that steel chair again. Is Dunstan ready though? Dunstan is. Flipping Alf over onto the ground. Big headbutt from Dunstan there. Did not see if that may have been a bite. Could not see whether Dunstan's mouth was open or not. Huge uppercut to the back of the head. And now Dunstan going for a suplex into a face breaker. Alf, sorry. They're both hairy creatures. It's hard to differentiate them sometimes. Alf punishing Dunstan on the outside here. The count has gotten up to a 9. Almost sending Dunstan into the crowd. The last thing we want is to have an ape running about in the public space. We're up to 11. Alf resets the count. Here comes that steel chair again. Down goes Dunstan. We can't even see what state Dunstan's in, but Dunstan fires back with a spinning kick. The crowd are loving this, clearly. Spinning neckbreaker from Dunstan. For an ape, very well trained in the art of wrestling. Big knee to the nose. Huge uppercuts now as well. Here comes that chair again. Dunstan threatening that little boy in the front row of the crowd there with the chair. That is not on. That is not on. We will have to get security in here soon, I think. Whoever thought it was a good idea to let a monkey loose in the arena, I'm not sure. Alf trying to throw Dunstan into the crowd again. That cannot happen. We cannot let the monkey into the crowd. Big back kick from Alf. We're up to a count of 14 here. This is getting dangerously close. What are we witnessing? Alf trying to break the fingers of Dunstan on the outside here. I'm not sure what the crowd are chanting. They're chanting something. Knocking Dunstan to the ground. We're at a count of 17 here. Are we going to get a double count out? Folks, I forgot to mention this so far. If both competitors are counted out and it's a draw, they're both eliminated. Dunstan, you got to get in that ring. Thank God. Right. That's the closest it's ever going to get. Count of 19 there. Now, Alf unloading on Dunstan. Smashing Dunstan's monkey brain to the ground. Are we going to see our first pin? We are. Alf getting the first pin on Dunstan here. Going for another face smash on the ground. Dunstan needs to kick out. This is not looking good. It's over. I think Dunstan might be dead. Alf has defeated the monkey in a suit. Congratulations to the Alf fans out there. Dunstan tried his best. Truly saddening stuff to see those last couple of moves there. I truly think we should get the medics out to the ring. Dunstan is not looking in a good state.
Here is your winner.
I do not need a dead monkey on my hands. Or on my conscience. Alf still got the energy to throw out a little bit of a dance there. You'll love to see it. Don't know what that gesture means. Well fought by Alf, and managing to get the victory. Well, that was wonderful. I thought that was great. I was genuinely worried that we were going to have an ape running rampant through a crowded place there, but all was well in the end. Alf got the job done. I am going to, check the footage later, because perhaps maybe like a zookeeper may have been in the crowd that shot Dunstan with a dart out of fear. So, fair enough. There was the risk, of course. But Dunstan may have been sedated at that last moment there. So we need to double check the tapes. But who knows? Who knows? Anyway, match 5. Here we go. Here we have it, folks. Finally, we're going to be seeing the match everyone's talking about. Henry VIII versus William Shakespeare. Who could possibly come out on top here? If our wonderful betters could set up this lovely bet while I set the match up here, and we shall be underway. Shall be underway. Thank you so much for the bet. Get your points in, folks. I'm slowly starting to lose my voice again, which is scary. I have just recently gotten over COVID, so if you hear me start to sound like this, then you know why. Just pre-warning. Pre-warning. Was he buried and not buried? This one is a clone. The one that will be fighting here is a direct clone of Henry VIII from the time period. Same with William Shakespeare. The one that will be fighting later on in the next match, that one is the Henry VIII that we actually dug up. Please face away from Pete when coughing. Pete, have one of these. Yeah, he's old, so he's quite vulnerable, so I do feel bad about doing that. But you know what, he's been not really doing his job all evening. And it's definitely not because my throat hurts and I can't do an easy Pete voice. It's definitely because he's bad at his job. Clones are weak? We'll find out. We'll find out. Get your points in, folks. 12k on William Shakespeare right now. 4k on Henry VIII. Let's go, Will. We shall see. Oh, right. It's Eternity Pete. Hello. Here we go. Here we go. Here's Henry VIII.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring.
Look at the state of him.
Weighing in at 300 pounds. Henry VIII.
He's very full of himself, as you can see. Chopping up kisses and sending them back to the crowd. Divine Right of Farts? I'd hate to smell one of his. If he wasn't a king in the late medieval period, you could imagine him down the local Weatherspoons, couldn't you? Look at that. Trying to go for some religious symbolism there as well. He really is full of himself. Here comes his opponent, who currently has 26,000 channel points bet in his favor. Just 16k on Henry VIII. Here he comes. There's Willie Shakes. Big Willie Shakes is here.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds. William Sharp Squire.
All the way from that round place that he built to write a new play. He wrote a play called Henry V. I believe he wrote a Henry VI as well. Henry VIII, however, will have a different ending. Shave your head. Come on now. I think it looks distinguished. Love his little piercing as well. That's my favourite feature about William Shakespeare, I think. Here we go. Willie Shakes against Big Henry. William kicking things off with a lovely drop kick here. Flying, however, into the middle when no one was. Henry simply waiting for him to do so and stamping on the hand. Taunting a bit too early though as Will gets to his feet. Is he going to get a table? No, it's a steel chair. Henry wrestling the referee. What's going on? As Shakespeare tried to get the sneaky hit in with the chair there while Henry was distracted. Not quick enough though. Henry slamming Shakespeare to the ground as he rolls away. Throwing Shakespeare to the outside. Trying to crush the head. So many play ideas leaving the mind of William Shakespeare right now. Henry taunting him as well, right to his face. Look at the strength of Will though, lifting up Henry. Huge flurry of punches and kicks there. Onto the apron goes Shakespeare, decides against it. Gets inside but slides back out. Huge spinning takedown from Henry VIII. Henry VIII grabbing the steel steps here. This is not going to be good. What is he planning to do? He looked to be using them, then he decided to try and run away. William awaiting him in the ring now as Henry taunts back on the outside. Shakespeare with the steel chair again, but Henry knocks it out of his hand as he comes in the ring. Against the ropes, there's a drop kick. Sweeping the leg of Henry VIII. Back to the outside we go. William Shakespeare going for the steel stairs again. Henry once again posing in the corner, giving William the full advantage. And now Big Will unloading with the steel chair. Down goes Shakespeare as Henry looks for his signature, the off with his head. But Shakespeare gets the rope break. Shakespeare's stamping on the steel chair in anger there, it seems. Now grabbing the steel steps. Steps, notice I said steps there. Not stairs. Thank you, Lewis. Flipping Shakespeare over. Huge right hook though from Willie. Henry though hitting back with a few of his own. Some more big punches. Into a pile driver. That's the divorce lawyer, his finisher move. Henry not happy about that. Top rope now. That's a large man to be on the top rope. Shakespeare gets out of the way. Some more clubbing blows to the head of Henry. Now That was the Summer Nightmare, I believe. But Henry kicks out still. Here we go again with these steel steps. Into the face of Henry in the corner. That has got to hurt. Down they go again. Henry not looking well right now. Another huge hit. Lovely Hurricane Rana from Shakespeare. That's not a sentence I thought I'd ever say. Truly dishing out the punishment on Henry VIII here now. Oh, you hate to see it. There's another one. Another low blow in the competition. Henry VIII gets a pin from that. That is outrageous. William Shakespeare low blowed. And now on the back foot. Henry going for the arm. He does not play fair. Choking Shakespeare in the corner now. You hate to see it. And they're back in the ring with that steel chair again. Shakespeare not looking good in the corner. Taking some more punishment from the steel chair. The crowd urging Will to get to his feet. Not like that though. There's another divorce lawyer from Henry VIII. Shakespeare's in trouble. I can't believe it. What a shocking turnout. The amount of damage William Shakespeare was dealing early in the match there, I thought it was his. I thought it was in the bag. The original Mr. Blobby. Oh, we're gonna have to see him again in the next round now. Shakespeare on the outside there looking very disappointed. Probably thinking, I was cloned for this. This is what I was cloned for, really? Not for like giving lectures or something? Well, there we have it. Thank you for paying out the bet. Congratulations to the backers of Henry. Congrats to the backers of Henry there. Congratulations. Again, I'm shocked. I'm shocked by that. Any wise words, Pete? I know I don't know what to expect really from you at this point. But any wise words?
Careful of those powder gangers.
Okay, well, again, not of any use to the competition. Well, let's see what's going on in match 6, shall we? Here we go, folks. We have Undead Henry VIII versus the Pope. Now, we've seen Henry VIII. Here is the actual Henry VIII that we dug up underneath a car park somewhere. That last one was just a clone. This is the real deal. We've reanimated him. He stinks. He smells so bad. So that could be a huge factor in this competition against the Pope. The Pope is known to be quite fussy with smells. And I'm not sure he's got the stomach for this. The Pope thought it was over. No, he's back. He is back. Thank you for the bet. Currently Undead Henry VIII. Getting most of the points. Oh, I take it back. The Pope has now taken the lead with 11k. I would think Rotten Flesh wouldn't be too hard to break. Would you want to break it though? That's the thing. Would you want to get anywhere near that? Here we go. Coming in first. You've seen him already. In a different form. Oh, Christ. Oh, jeez.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
I'm gonna be sick.
Making his way to the ring from Limbo, weighing in at 300 pounds, Henry V.A.
This is gross. I don't like this at all. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he was dug up from underneath an Aldi car park pretty recently. Must have been some sort of like air pocket he was trapped in, because he seems to be pretty well preserved. But our science team did manage to reanimate him for the competition today. I think they'll be having a retrospective moment, asking themselves, what have we done during the match. And here's his opponent, veteran of 2 VVV competitions. Here he comes. It's the Pope. Let's go.
And his opponent from Buenos Aires, Argentina, weighing in at 200 pounds, P.O.
Love and life. Now, recently there was an image going around where people were saying, look at the Pope's fit. And there was another story going around saying, no, folks, that's AI. Don't be fooled. Well, I'm here to tell you today, it was real. Look at the fashion sense on this Pope. Get ready for this, folks. He loves doing one of these. Incredible. Truly incredible. Now, are those wonderful white garments going to stay white when fighting against this thing? Jesus Christ. Undead Henry VIII getting the upper hand first of all here. Trying to stomp on the chest of the Pope, but the Pope fires back. Lovely drop fist there. This honestly looks like a Daz commercial. Stomping on the hollow chest of undead Henry VIII. Now, undead Henry VIII seems to be pretty stunned from what I can see so far. Leaning against the ropes a lot. The crowd booing the zombie. Lovely choke slam there onto the Pope. Only getting a 1 count. Not surprising. Oh, here we go with the steps. Like cloned, like undead original version, as the saying goes. Both Henrys choosing to go for those steel stairs. What is he doing here? Giving the Pope like a very sincere hug by the looks of it. Probably saying, I'm sorry for all the strife that I caused. But the Pope's not having any of it. Choking the Pope now. Wasn't happy with that response. The bright white has blinded him. It would blind me too. Look at the shininess of that fabric. It's wonderful. Kicking dirt at the Pope now. Could not be more disrespectful. Into the Welsh language announce desk there. Sadly, the Welsh language commentary team are on strike currently. They seem to get a bit confused by what SAG is. The Pope throwing Henry back into the ring. Decides against that sort of distance. No one's getting across the ring that far, that's for sure. And now the Pope, lovely drop kick onto Henry. The Papal Pain, couldn't have put it better myself. A wonderful run up from the Pope there, sending Henry into the mat. Some big strikes to the side of the head. Up top now goes the Pope. Going for the signature, the Pope on the ropes. Down goes Henry. Now the Pope going up to the other rope here. Going for a huge elbow drop, but Henry was ready. Going for a kick to the arse there, if I can say that. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to say that. Another kick there from Henry, looking for the off with the head. We saw the other Henry use that to great effect in the last match. This one knows all the moves too. The Pope is down, but kicks out at 2. No problem at all. Henry with a big hit there, going for the divorce lawyer. Gets the first pin just like that. The Pope now on the back foot against the undead monster. But the Pope looking to regain some ground here. Going for another Pope on the ropes. Now here comes the pin. The Pope on the ropes finisher not been enough so far. We've not seen the Pope's signature, however. There's a lovely spear. And now going to the top rope. Going to the outside, by the looks of it, this is dangerous from the Pope here. Dropping down like a whole floor of height onto Henry there. Huge run up from the Pope here, only to bump into the back of Undead Henry VIII as he grabs a ladder. Probably admiring the did you see that? Undead Henry VIII there went for another low blow as the Pope hit a Hadouken on Henry. Lovely knee drop from the Pope there. If the Pope loses to Henry VIII after another low blow, I don't know. That would just be a real shame, I guess. There's nothing I can do. Back in the ring we go. We're up to a 10 count. Henry VIII waddling around the outside of the ring. What was that from the Pope? What was he thinking? The Pope launches out of the ring, nowhere near where Henry was. There's a lovely suplex at least. Back in the ring we go. Henry rolled in. The Pope in as well. We need to see something big here from the Pope. Going for the... maybe trying to take the leg off the zombie. Not a bad idea. Now heading up top. Are we going to see it again? Another Pope on the ropes. Is this enough? It is. Things have evened up. The Pope may be looking for his signature, the Vata cancelled, but Henry manages to power out. Off with the head again. This is not looking good for the Pope. However, Henry's made a big mistake in my opinion here. He should have finished things off, but he's gotten carried away by the thought of those steel stairs again. I'm not sure where he's going with them. Okay, he went the long way around. Interesting. Oh, look out. Another divorce lawyer. The ref kicks the stairs away. And that's it. Henry VIII coming out on top twice. I cannot believe it. That means in the next round we are going to have Henry VIII versus Undead Henry VIII.
Here is your winner, Henry VIII.
There he is, our winner. I would not be getting anywhere near him. Well, there we have it. I don't know what to say. Two Henry VIIIs coming out on top in the competition today. Unexpected, but you know, these things happen. Commiserations to both William Shakespeare and the Pope, of course. We'll see how they do in the wildcard rumbles. See if they can recover from this. Spirit of William the First, exactly. Willie Shakespeare the First, as they called him. Let's just look at the next match. I'm too sad about that. Here we go, folks. Next up, we have Nick Cage versus Orson Welles. One legendary director and another guy called Orson Welles. Get your bets in. Thank you very much, whoever set that up. Wonderful modern. How are we looking on the bet so far? 8k going to Nicolas Cage, but just in there. 10k going the way of Orson Welles. Orson Welles currently in the lead. This is going to be an interesting one. $14k now on Nick Cage, 16k to Orson. Here we go. We're underway. All the way from Hollywood and Dead by Daylight.
The following contest
There's Nick Cage.
is a 2 out of 3 falls match, making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 230 pounds.
So kind of the entity to release Nick Cage for this evening. Crowd loving it. A huge star, to say the least. Honored to have him at VVV. And his opponent. Here comes Orson Welles. Slapping the ground here. And creepily trying to grab the camera. Feel sorry for our cameraman there. The French champagne. Of course, started a real life panic with his radio play War of the Worlds. Will he start another panic here this evening? With how much he destroys Nicolas Cage. Will the paramedics be called? I don't like the way he points at the camera like that. Interesting look there from Orson. Here we go. Orson Welles thrown into the corner here by Nick Cage first of all. Down with a DDT. A lovely spinning neck breaker from Nick Cage there. Some big right hooks. Nick hitting a beautiful elbow there. Stunning stuff. Going to the top rope here. Orson Welles on the outside. Nick going for a two-handed takedown there, but Orson was ready. Lovely suplex. Orson finally getting some momentum back. Just like Henry VIII. Going for those steel stairs. Steps, sorry. Steel steps. Back in the ring we go. What's Nick looking to do with those? Is he trying to put them back? No. In the ring we go. A lovely spinning takedown from Orson Welles. Nick Cage thrown against the ropes. Orson Welles completely misses some sort of spin move there. Misses again. Nicolas Cage takes advantage. Here come those steel steps right into the spine of Orson Welles. Oh my god! Throwing the stairs out at Orson Welles, hitting him in the face there. There's just no need for that. That's very dangerous. Stamping on the arm now. Orson Welles clearly not too happy with what Nicolas Cage just did. Back in the ring we go. Lovely clothesline there from Nick Cage. Easy kick out though from Orson. Cage hit with a huge DDT from Welles. But Cage up straight away, hitting Welles with a big elbow. And now looking for a lovely takedown. That was the Ghost Rider. What the hell's going on? Why is... Who is this? I did not choose this to happen. Why is Vince McMahon here? What? Nick Cage gets the pin. What is going on? I don't know how this has happened. What is going on? Vince McMahon hitting Nick Cage with a stunner. I don't understand. Orson Welles going for a pin now. Vince McMahon's gone. He swept in to the aid of Orson Welles. Must be a huge fan. I've never seen that happen before. Very odd. Nick Cage managing to get the first pin, however. Orson Welles sliding in. Huge boot from Cage. Orson Welles rolls to the outside as the ref kicks those steel stairs about in the ring. Misses the elbow drop. Huge gut punch. Orson Welles' slobber being punched out of the mouth, landing on the crowd nearby there. Big elbow strike. Into the barrier goes Welles. Dodges out of the way though, as does Nick Cage. Counts up to a 6. Back in the ring they go. Nicolas Cage going up top there, but those steel steps are right in between. Manages to jump over them. Nicely done. And now looking for another Ghost Rider. Hits it. Is Orson Welles done for here? Not quite. Welles hangs on as Cage shouts in his face. Here come those steel steps again. What is Nick waiting for? Waiting for Welles to get to his feet. Oh, there's just no need for it. Insult to injury. Throw in the stairs again, but Welles moves out of the way this time. Goes for a pair of steps of his own. What happened there? I have no idea what just happened. Orson Welles' arm appeared to stretch behind Nicolas Cage. This has been the strangest match so far. It's fair to say that. 2 sets of stairs now in front of the Welsh commentary table. Orson grabbing a pair. What was going on with Nicolas Cage there? Using some sort of mime table to get to his feet. Orson dodging out of the way. But Nick hits a huge suplex. There's a 7 count again. Oh, this is not going to be good for Welles. Oh my god. I'm not sure if Orson's okay after that. Nicolas Cage just dropped the full weight of the steel steps on his head. Into the table goes Cage. Welles appears to be okay. Going back for those stairs again. Using them just as Cage did on him. Big right hand. Going for some sort of dive there, but both of them appear to be tripping over each other. More right hooks from Orson Welles. Back in the ring we go. What a strange match this has been. Oh, look at that from Welles, hitting the War of the Worlds. Kick out from Cage there. As Orson heads to the top rope here. Huge dive, but nobody home. And now Nick looking to end things. Look at that, the face off. I think that's Orson done. Poor Orson Welles. He brought in reinforcements halfway through. Still was not enough. Was not enough to beat Cage. Still not sure how that happened.
Here is your winner, Nick.
He's done it. Look at the sweat on him. Wonderful stuff. Do we need a payout? Let me just pay that out. Congratulations to the backers of Cage, and commiserations to the Wells fan club. Is it Well or Wells? It's Wells. The Wells fan club. Commiserations. Well, we have just one more match left of the evening. It has been up and down so far. A lot of unexpected wins, a lot of drama, a lot of near life or death situations. Get shit on the Stromo and Lalamo. I don't echo the sentiment. I say I'm sorry. I'm sorry Orson had to be put through that. It did look painful. Our son Wellington Wells. Yep, that's him. That's him. Any final words, Pete, before we go into the final match here? Anything you've been wanting to get off your chest this whole time? Do you like being here?
Bad trouble.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Let's go to the final match. Here we go. Easy Pete, what do you think of that interference? Let me ask him quick. Well, you just heard the question, Pete. Any thoughts?
Bad trouble.
Okay, so just a slightly longer bad trouble. Okay. Well, thanks for that. Here we go, folks. Elton John versus Ray Romano. Who's gonna win? Has Easy Pete found more Bitcoin? I don't think he's up to much these days. I don't think he's left the house in like a year. I think this is the first time out for him. It's quite sad, really. Quite sad. Thank you for the prediction. There we go, folks. Get your points in. The last bet of the evening. The last bet of Group B. Who will be our final champion through? Will it be Elton John? Or will it be Ray Romano? Get your points in. We've got 11k so far on Elton John, 5.5k on Ray Romano. You know, everyone loves him, so I wouldn't sleep on him. I think he's got what it takes. We're coming in first here. Dill Dandon himself. It's of course Elton John.
Is a 2 out of 3 falls match, making his way to the ring from London, England.
Wonderful golden piss-colored yellow suit.
And John.
That's the best way I could describe that color. I am colorblind, however, so take that with a pinch of salt. Elton, the showman, he always is. Has he got the wig on under the hat? I believe so. I believe so. Money's on the Mammoth from Ice Age. I'm not sure Ray Romano's going to come out in a Mammoth suit. I can't promise that. Here he is. He looks a bit stunned. He looks like he doesn't know why he's here. No, there we go. The confidence is coming back now.
From Queens, New York.
Staggies.
Weighing in at
Hello, welcome in, folks.
Ray.
Welcome in, everyone. You're just in time. This is the final match of the evening. We've got Elton John, Dill Dandin himself, fighting. Everybody loves Raymond himself, Ray Romano. Hope I have not missed John or Staggies. You're in luck. You have not. John or Staggies is still to come in the upcoming parts. Did miss Majango, that's true. Majango put up a hell of a fight against my own father. Elton John completely missing Ray Romano here off the bat. Lovely neck breaker. Ray Romano clawing at the eyes. No, the mouth of Elton John. Trying to pull his jaw open. Big kick to the spine here as well. Is that real gold? Absolutely it is. You're right there, Alex. Lovely DDT from Ray Romano. He's not Dill Dandin. He's not Dill Dandin yet. To be Dill Dandin, you gotta hit rock bottom, as he just did. But here we go, Elton John back to his feet now. I spoke too soon. Ray Romano immediately getting the upper hand again into a lovely German suplex. Another big DDT from Ray Romano. Big knee strike. And a neck breaker. Elton John needs to get back in this here. Ray Romano sitting on him, going for the pin, but only getting a 1 count. Another big knee to the face. You're not allowed to do that to a man in glasses. What has Ray Romano got here? Of course, it's another table. Sliding it into the ring. Elton, what are you doing? Elton going for a brag to the crowd there as Ray Romano was just coming back in. Another big elbow. And another. And of course, one more for good measure. Elton John back up though. Hitting Ray Romano to the ground. Where else would he go, I suppose? Lovely backwards elbow off the rope. Going for the pin. Not quite getting it though. Elton John from the top rope now. Big diving fist. Kick out of 2 from Ray Romano there. Ray flopping to the ground on the outside as Elton comes out. He'll unleash more pain. Again. Maybe taunting a bit too early. Ray Romano taking advantage once again. Flipping Elton over. Back in the ring goes Elton. Ray dodging out of the way. Big right hook. Now into the corner. Elton John manages to get out of it. Ray taking him down to the ground again. This is not looking good at all for Elton John. What was that? Was that a super kick there from Ray Romano? Gets the first pin. This is disastrous for Elton John. Oh, there it is. The fourth one of the group so far. Another low blow. Was not enough to put Ray Romano away though, but this might be. The Dill Dandin. Looks to me like Ray Romano may be showing blood here as well. Elton John has tied things up. It's now one apiece. The next pin wins it, folks. He's taking a moment to have a good laugh about things. I would not be laughing right now. Elton, you need to focus up. Going for the back of the dad jeans on Ray there. And now Elton John up to the top rope again. Huge crossbody onto Romano. Now Elton John going up top. Looking to go to the outside maybe. Flying down onto Ray. He's not looking well. Ray clutching his chest for a leg injury. He's clearly hurting. He's got indigestion or something. He shouldn't have had that big meal before the match today. In comes the table. The referee telling Elton John, get in here. What are you doing? Ray ready with a reversal there. There's too many R wins in a row. Ray with a reversal right now. Ripping through Elton. Yeah, you get the idea. Ray going for the arm of Elton John now. Now, what was this from Ray Romano? Charging up for something. This is his finisher. The one in Romano. Down goes Elton John. This could be it. Disastrous for Dill Dandin. Ray Romano taking the win. Elton John, look at the handshake from Ray there. Clearly very nervous about this whole thing. The Dill Dandin was not enough. This was Elton's pin. Did not get a second though. And there we have it.
Here is your winner, Ray Romano.
Elton John on the outside there, still catching his breath. Ray Romano showing the world why everybody loves him. What a match to end on, folks. Thank you for the payout. Well, there we have it. That's officially Group B done. Group B completed. Let's have one more look at the group of what we saw today. We had My Dad versus Ginger Majango. We had Gangrene Dream versus Horror Lessons. We had Paul Chuckle versus Slug Martin. We had Alf versus Dunstan Checks In. We had Henry VIII versus Shakespeare. Undead Henry VIII versus the Pope. Nick Cage versus Orson Welles. And lastly, Elton John versus Ray Romano. What a night. What a night it was. I'd like to thank all of you for being here. I'd like to thank you for the raids, the resubs, the follows as well. Thank you so much, folks. Lovely doing this as always. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much to my co-host Pete as well, who's had literally no input in this whole thing, and I'm really disappointed in him, quite frankly.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. He's apologetic. That's all I can hope for, really. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. I can't promise when the next one will be. I don't think it's going to be next week, and the week after I'm getting married. So we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon enough. Perhaps in 3 weeks, 4 weeks time, with the next part. But keep an eye out on Twitter. That's where you'll see. I'm Tomahoot. Thank you so much for the resub. Priorities. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll cancel the wedding. I'll cancel the wedding for VVV Part 3, I promise. Go rest your voice, thank you. Yeah, if you're wondering where I sound like I've smoked a pack of cigarettes, I have just gotten over COVID, like I said earlier. So next time, I'll be fresh and ready. I'll be fresh and ready. Yeah, thank you so much, folks. I'm going to try and see where we can get a raid. So I'll see you soon. See you soon. Thank you again for being here, and bye for now.